Hi everyone, this is Lagzy and welcome to another video. In this one, we're going to be having my first ever go at the new competitive streaks mode. Let's jump straight into it. Alright, here we are. Competitive city streaks, it turns out. Now this is my absolute first impressions of this. So what you're seeing is my raw first thoughts. I've seen a couple of comments about it, so I have a rough idea what's going on. But let's see how we do. All right, so I've got to pick a city from the world map. Reach checkpoints and receive bonuses to help you on your exploration. Don't know, return to the last checkpoint. Climb the leaderboard. Okay, I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I'll give it a go. Interesting. I've seen a couple of comments about this, and there's a few issues. So I'm going to give you my honest opinions on it. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't like it. But we shall see. All I can say is I'm already waiting a long time. So I guess that's a first impression. A long wait. Why do I have to wait 35 seconds? Maybe I'll find out right now. But we'll see. Okay. Whoa, that's very loud. I've got 5 lives. So what, I have to pick whether this is Tokyo, Los Angeles, Mexico City. Is that all I have to do, or any of these? Is that all I'm doing? And I have a certain amount of time to do it. So this is definitely European. I mean, that says .eu. That's German. So do I just say Vienna and that's it? Oh, well, I'm wrong. So that means it's Zurich. Okay. But I'm allowed to move. Okay, Baltics and Scandi. So do I just have an amount of time to do this? I'm a little bit confused right now. So we got the 3. This is Lithuania. So it should be Vilnius. Now, that's actually the only option. Tallinn or Vilnius. Well, it should be here. Oh, it's not. But it doesn't... okay, well, I failed. But I refilled a life? Why? Okay. Well, it's kind of interesting. I think that's a little bit too loud. That's my opinion, at least. All right, let's take a look. That looks like Turkish. So what, is there just one city in Turkey? Just Istanbul, is that it? Okay, I feel like there needs to be another city. If it's City Guesser, just because all I needed to know was the language was Turkish and I got that one. And now I have to wait 24 seconds? Really? Okay, so... So I'm on 3 and the winner's on... Okay, so it's competitive. I do like that. But... I don't know about the whole moving dynamic of it. And if it's called competitive, I don't think it should enable moving as a first point to just get... to not like get specifically where it is. Like if it was moving to get a specific location, then yeah, that's cool. But considering we only need to like know the city, then I don't know about that. So we got a Euros there. It's like Greek. Maybe Turkish. But I mean, this could be anywhere. We sell stamps, yay. Alright, I'm gonna keep moving over here. I don't know where this is. Bistrot. What happens if I lose? I mean, I don't know where this is. Okay, so it is Greece. So do they have multiple? No, it's just Athens. Okay. Imagine getting a Euros and then I gain a life. Oh, so you must gain lives at particular checkpoints. Okay. Well, I feel like it's too many lives. I mean, I'll see how far I can go here. But likely too many lives. So this is just Israel. Like I can do that like now. And now what? I have to wait 36 seconds. Okie dokie. I understand what they're going for. I fully understand it. However, I don't think it should be called competitive as a first thing. I think it should be, I don't know what it should be called, but I don't think competitive is the name. Competitive implies that you play the game a lot, you enjoy it, you learn a lot of things, but this really doesn't require too much. Like, I mean, zooming around here, everything about this is Israel. There's only one Israeli city here. But you get the point. So that's probably my main point thus far into it. And the waiting times, obviously. Like this one here, we've got French, like NMPZ, French, and Arabic. So this is Tunisia. And the only city is Tunis. Like maybe if they put Sfax here, so I've got to move around and have a look to see if it's Tunis or Sfax. That would actually make it quite interesting, in my opinion. Because I don't know how to distinguish between Tunis and Sfax very well at all. I mean, I could guess that this is Tunis, but I wouldn't be really too sure because I don't know what Sfax looks like. I mean, I think I know that this car's in Tunis, but you get the point. Like, look, there's a sign saying Bizerte, which is a city north of Tunis. So I think it'd be cool if they put multiple cities. That there's another critique. Overall, it's interesting though. I can't deny that. Very interesting. What do we got here? Huh. This one's intriguing. So what, do I just look at cities available? So this is just going to be Tokyo. Okay. Again, like, I have no idea looking at this what it is. Like, I don't know if we're in a Google car, if we're a Trekker. I think we're a Trekker. I look at the language and know that it's Asian. I can't really distinguish very well between Japanese and Cantonese or Mandarin or anything. So I was like, oh, could this actually be China or something? But then seeing that the only option, because I know Korean's different, is Tokyo, I can just immediately lock Tokyo. So I really think a good addition would be different cities. As hard as that might be, it would also avoid people getting to huge streaks, in my opinion. But we will keep on going. So this is definitely the US. Fine, yeah, okay. Grand Central. So this is going to be New York. Oh, so there we go. We've got New York and Washington. That's good. I like that. And this one's distinguishable based on the plates. That's good. I like that. But yeah, definitely too long. And I don't really know how it's fixed because I assume everybody's playing as well. I assume, not 100% sure. So, yeah. Me having to wait here is a little bit meh. But I don't know how you'd cater it. So there's something to think about, I think. But some of these locations are cool. Like, I don't know what that is. This is good for learning. So it's a Trekker. Okay, so I know it's definitely former Soviet. We've even got Cyrillic. But then the only option is Moscow. So I'm one off a checkpoint. Now, I'm not sure how long I'm going to do this video for. But I suppose we'll at least get to something. In fact, I might cut it down. I'll stop recording. I'll do a few ones and come back when I get to number 1. Or maybe. We'll see. We'll see. So these people are climbing as well, right? 77, 70. Are these just active people? I would assume so. So this is Germany. Now, do they give multiple German cities? No, just capital. Okay. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. But yeah, again, reiterating, I don't think it should be titled competitive. I like the locations. I think they're quite cool. I think there should be more similar cities put in as opposed to just Berlin and Germany. I think you should put in maybe a city in the cluster, maybe Hamburg, something like that as well. So I've got to zoom around and figure out which city. It would make it more difficult, yes, but it would reward more skilled players, in my opinion, rather than someone who can just say, oh, Germany has blurs, it has to be Berlin. Which is what I did, in all honesty. Anyway, this one looks to be just Singapore. Or Kuala Lumpur, actually. Wait, it might not be, actually. No, it's definitely not. I just went off the vibes. This is actually the US. Kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. Speed limit. So I see these plates. We have to be US, so this is Chicago. Oh, San Fran. Oh, Houston. Okay, well that's interesting. So there you go. That's good. That's good that there's multiple US cities, and I don't know how to distinguish them, so I had to do all of them. But why am I still on 5 lives? I think that's a bit of a concern. Like, how am I ever going to go out if I don't know something like that? Just like I could probably just zip around and do everything. So this one's got some German. What German places, speaking places do we have? I doubt it's there. Maybe just Hamburg. Yeah. Cool. Interesting. Again, interesting locations. I like that. But I'm going to stop the video here and I will cut to when I get to a higher streak. Potentially first. I'm not sure. It'll probably take too long. But I'll cut to when I get up to something reasonable. Okay, so here I am. I'm back. I played quite a bit. Got up to 44, not really knowing what I was doing. However, I figured out most things now. In the end, I went out, unfortunately, in 2nd place. So that's fine. I actually went out to Wellington, New Zealand when I picked Auckland. So occasionally you do have multiple cities in the same country, which I suppose is good. It makes it more interesting. However, I just think it's a little bit too far between. I haven't really gotten any Asian cities, barely. There's pretty much no Eastern Europe. Every now and again there's been a Russia, but just a lot of US. I got London like 2 or 3 times. Not much Africa at all. So I think it could be a little bit more balanced. Overall, it takes too long to do it, in my opinion. Same point as before with the competitive aspect of it. Let me click on summary. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm not denying that. I just think it takes a little bit too long and I wouldn't label it as competitive. But definitely there is potential here for the game mode, in my opinion. However, it just needs to, yeah, again, just be cut down at the time limit, because I'm not going to sit here playing this for hours. That took me, I'm not sure, maybe like an hour to get to 2nd place with 45 or something. But yeah, I just don't have the patience to go any longer. But yeah, definitely interesting. It's cool to see some cities. But in terms of, yeah, the competitive aspect, it's definitely a casual game mode for new people, considering the lives that you gain. I lost a lot. I was barely concentrating. I mean, moving around, I would have been able to figure out a lot of countries and cities a bit better. But yeah, overall, there's a few improvements to be made. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed my first analysis of this game mode. Make sure you leave your opinions in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. And hopefully we can get to the developers with some suggestions for it, because I definitely think there is potential here. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.